So I was born in Cambridge, lived there for 6 months, and we moved every second year thereafter. So I believe I lived in about 8 or 9 places, and I went to 4 primary schools and 2 secondary schools. The secondary school that was at the longest for about 5 years, we actually still moved house 3 times, and that was because my dad actually got posted to Catterick. So every other weekend, me and my mum would either go down to Catterick or my dad would come back up. So that was quite a bit of an experience living away from dad for so long. On top of that, my 2 brothers also joined the army when I was about 13 or 14, so we also had to deal with my dad and 2 brothers going to Afghanistan when I was in my 6th year. To me, it's been a great experience being able to move and see different cultures and make new friends and have that community. I think that when we moved around a lot, like living in Cyprus and Germany, our battalion all came together. We were a massive big family, so even to this day, you know, we still contact each other and we're still in touch, which is a great experience to have so many people in your life that are like a second family. So as a beneficiary, I was really lucky because I actually went to uni twice. I went to study cognitive science, and I was really lucky to have started to meet people from Forces Children Scotland, and they encouraged me to get a funding application put through, which really supported, because obviously your first year at uni, you're moving into a new hall of residence, your part-time job doesn't quite cover some of the costs of the books, which are so expensive that you don't realise, and also just like public transport as well, getting to and from the halls to your lectures. I actually then left uni after a year, found out it wasn't the course for me, so left, went and worked for a year, and then came back and did my community education degree at the University of Edinburgh. Again, I reached back out to the Forces Children Scotland and was lucky to get that grant. Yeah, I think it definitely had a massive impact on the career path that I ended up taking. I actually got contacted by Forces Children Scotland asking me to participate inside a film that they were co-producing with young people. Being able to be a part of a film and seeing younger people seeing the same sort of stuff that I was saying, and then seeing the film where it was actually children across Scotland from the full 3 forces was just incredible, because we were actually bringing the same sort of stories together. When I actually went into community education 2 years later, I reached back out to Forces Children Scotland and asked if there was any way that I could do some volunteering or just have some sort of input on what we could do, because I just loved how much they were trying to bring it together about what Forces children, what their experiences were. And I actually got to take part of the education programme, got to go into the schools and do activities with other Forces children and have conversations, and that was just incredible. And then on top of that, I got to work with the fundraising team, and we just had such a good laugh and going out. We went to I think we went to the horses days and speaking to so many different people, and people actually coming up to us and telling us their stories of when they were younger and their experiences with the Forces Children Scotland charity. So it was just incredible to be out in the community, and it fuels my inspiration every day when I'm working with young people about different ways that we can support them. It's been an absolute privilege to now be named as a trustee. We are going in such a creative direction that I'm really excited to be a part of such a change, with the change of the name and with the new vision that is the Forces Children's Scotland charity. I'm so excited to be a part of it, and I can only say that it's just going to be amazing for Forces children, young people around the world, not even just Scotland. And it's just great to give back to a community that I have been part of since I was in my mum's bump, because she's been in it for so long. My message would be that you have a story and an experience to share. We are not alone, we are a massive community, and the Forces Children Scotland is definitely the place for your voice to be heard.